Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Rebecca, and this is my Reset Now plan presentation. So one milestone, major event that really shaped who I am, is the passing of my mother. A scripture that I really want to reflect on is John 16:22. Therefore, you too have grief now, but I will see you again, and your heart will rejoice, and no one will take your joy away from you. What happened was I was 12 years old when my mother unexpectedly passed away from a fatal car accident. Well, how I reacted, I was 12 years old, so I was very confused, upset, and I felt alone. I was upset with God and wanted an explanation on why she was taken away from me so suddenly, and there was not an answer. Um, how it how I changed, well, this event in my life, obviously it's so unfortunate, but when I look back on it now, it truly has shaped me into the person I am today. I feel like I am wiser, I am stronger, and I'm more appreciative of the life I live, especially the people that have entered my life, because I feel like God always provides in a time of need, and He truly has brought people in my life for a reason. The second milestone that really has shaped who I am is traveling to Europe. So here's a scripture right there that reflects on this. But what happened was randomly one day I decided to book a trip to Spain, and the day of, and I grabbed a bag and went. It was super spontaneous, but I'm glad I did it because it truly has opened my eyes. From the moment I got off the plane, I met amazing people. The culture was amazing. The environment, just the atmosphere was so different from anything I've ever been exposed to. I truly was hooked and interested, and I can't wait to go back. How I've changed, it just really opened my eyes to how much of the world I haven't seen yet. I'm actually going on a 2-month trip to Europe this summer, so I'm really excited to see what God has in store for me on that adventure. My next my next slide is a redirect. So my education is a redirect because I feel like it is something that I worked so hard for and really has allowed me to do my passion, which is teaching. Um, I know I'm now set up to live out my service that God has chosen me to do, and that's teaching individuals with special needs. I feel very lucky. My redirect is my gifts and my ability to be the best special education teacher I can be for my students, and I'm so blessed to, live out this service for God. And this is a scripture that really reflects that. Gold there is, and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. And I believe teachers are so rare and one of a kind. Lastly, another redirect is music. I love going to festivals. I love listening to music. I love going to concerts. Why music? Music has been the one thing that I always redirected myself in a time of need, especially when I lost important people in my life. I love how powerful and inspirational it can be. It fills my soul, and it allows me to connect with God when I need to self-reflect and just get back to my whole self. And this is a scripture too that really connects with my love for music and my connection with God through it. Lastly, my now plan. Well, my whole goal was to allow myself to use my past experiences, such as, losing my mother, my love for music, and traveling to new places into my love and devotion for teaching. And I made 3 simple steps that I know that I could do on the daily and use consistently. Was 1, I will implement my travel experiences into my teaching. That was something I wasn't exposed to growing up, and I didn't really know the beauty and benefits from traveling. So I'm really excited to expose this to my students and really bring in pictures and just experiences so they can be exposed to that. The second step is to take time to reflect on my past and how my past has shaped me into who I am today. In the past, I would shut all that out, even the unfortunate events, and I really didn't take time to reflect on them and appreciate that even though they may have been rough, they really shaped on who I am and have made me better because of it. And the third step is to take time each day to self-reflect and connect with God through my music. I believe that through the busy schedule and stress that I go through on the daily, I deserve, 5 minutes out of the day to self-reflect and connect with God through my music because that's truly something that I enjoy. And a scripture that I just want to share with you that I really love that I found was, so get rid of your old self, which made you live as you used to, the old self that was being destroyed by its deceitful desires. Your hearts and minds must be completely new, and you must put on new self. which is created in God's likeness and reveals itself in the true life that is upright and holy. And I really feel like that scripture really tied up this whole reset process. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.